What's going on, guys, and welcome to Snapshot 21w41a. So this is another smaller snapshot like last time and like the last few snapshots have been, but the first change that you can probably see here is they changed the background of the main menu. So in 1.17 it was a cave scene with a geode and a bunch of axolotls swimming around and a little lava lake and everything, and this one is now a really nice mountain scene. I think it looks really good, and you even have a little village off to the side over here. So I think this is a very good background for the main menu. So the next change that they made has to do with Mineshaft Generation in the Badlands biome, and now according to the change logs they will generate higher up in the world. And I'm not entirely sure how high up they can go. They didn't specify in the change logs, but they did say that mineshafts will now generate higher up in the Badlands biome. So the next change that they made has to do with Amethyst Geodes, and they've actually made two changes to them. The first one being that Amethyst Geodes will now only generate up to Y level 30. So if you want to find an Amethyst Geode in 1.18, you will have to find them at Y level 30 or below. So looking at this Amethyst Geode, as you can see, it is spawning about at Y level 30, so I believe this is the highest up that you can get Amethyst Geodes now, and based off of this one, I do think that the Y level is based off the center of the geode and not the top of the geode, because this is well above Y level 30. But if you come down to the center here, it is at about Y level 30. So the next thing that they changed is the frequency of the spawning. So now they will spawn in about as frequently as they did in 1.17. So that means that you will have about as easy of a time finding these in 1.18 as you did in 1.17. So to show off the next change, I figured this would be a good place to do it with a nice backdrop of these mountains here. But the next change that they made is they increased the angle of collision in order for you to not stop sprinting when you brush up against a wall. And I'm not exactly sure how much they increased it by, but it does seem like it is still pretty common to brush up against the wall and stop sprinting, but it does seem like it works a lot better than it did when they first implemented this. So this is interesting biome placement here. We have a snowy slopes here, right next to a savanna biome. I kind of feel like this part should be a stony peaks instead of a snowy slopes, but, yeah, that's interesting. So for a few technical changes that they made in this snapshot, they changed the way that they use the random number generator for seeds. So seeds should be a little bit different in this, that guy just jumped really high. Anyway, seeds in this snapshot should be a little bit different than they were in previous snapshots. They also changed the way that the game handles chunk rendering, so now when you're flying around quickly with a higher render distance, you should not get any random chunks not generating anymore. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this snapshot. They really didn't add a whole lot to this one, and I think this is a trend that we can expect for the foreseeable future for the 1.18 snapshots, at least until they start adding the deep dark stuff. But if you did enjoy this snapshot video and you want to see more of these in the future, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. But anyway, that is all for this video, so as always, don't forget to keep building.